Hello, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Man, does my week feel thrown off thanks to this holiday. I totally thought today was Monday. I woke up going, all right, we'll do the afternoon stream. And then I'm like, wait, yesterday was Monday. So for everyone, I'm sorry I missed Monday. Also, happy Martin Luther King Day. Since I didn't get to go live yesterday, I actually thought yesterday was Sunday and I took the day off because my boyfriend was home and we enjoyed it, to find out it was actually Monday. Go figure. But we're still here for Tuesdays, sipping on some YouTuber tea, which I am throwing in a Twitch streamer today because everyone on YouTube is actually talking about this situation as well, along with other things that have been talked about on YouTube as well. Like Jessica Cashmyer, who was from Teen Mom, 16 and Pregnant on MTV. She actually has passed away at the age of 26. So I do want to talk a little bit about her. And then what's been going on with Jamie Lynn Spears, because there's some things happening over there and the sisters are talking. And Jamie just put out a book. Brittany made a comment to Jamie regarding things in her book. So we're going to talk about it all tonight. So I'm so glad for everyone that is watching on the replay. I'm glad for everyone that is here live with me. Thank you for coming. And let's get started. So yesterday, when I thought yesterday was Sunday and I was relaxing, enjoying myself, I was actually doing a couple things for a side project, and I was sitting there. I watch see, I even said it in Tipster's stream last night. I'm thinking about now, it's like I was sitting there watching Tipster and I said, yeah, I love these weekend streams, thinking it was Sunday. Oh my god. He probably was like, what is she talking about? No. So I was watching Tipster, and during Tipster, he got a report about what was going on Twitch. I watch Twitch, too. I don't just watch YouTube. I do watch people on Twitch. And, yeah, it did feel like it was Sunday. It really did. So I'm sitting there. I'm like, all right, let's go check this out. And I found another Twitch streamer who is high up there in the numbers, and he actually had Pokimane coming in and out to talk to him after everything was said and done. So let's start from the beginning. So Pokimane is a streamer. She does video games. She does the just chatting on Twitch. And during one of her lives, so on Twitch, they can do what's called raids. So say I'm about to end my stream right now. I can send you over to somebody else who is live streaming. My whole chat, I could take my whole chat and say, okay, we're going to go say, since I'm getting off, let's go say hi to, Mrs. Roadhog, who's live. I can send you all over there in one click of a button, and the whole chat can go over there. And now, everyone that usually gets into this raids on Twitch, they'll say, you've been raided by so-and-so. And it's an actual good thing to get raided. It helps boost people, to get new subscribers, to introduce people to other new people on Twitch. Raids on Twitch are normally a good thing. Well, there was another Twitch streamer, which they... Pokimane, and other people are calling him Dijon, like Dijon Mustard, but he spells his name Dijon. So that's where people are confusing him with Dijon Mustard. But yeah, so that's not his name, but we're going to call him Dijon just for the sake of it, because I kind of thought it was funny, and it's a little inside joke, I guess. He was ending his stream, and he, I guess, has talked about her previous and how, all you guys that sit over there and watch her thinking you're going to get in her pants. This is the nice way of what he said, not the good way of what he said. You gotta realize she got a boyfriend. She ain't want any of your time. That was, to put it simply, he did a stream about that. Well, he sent everyone over to raid her when he got done with his stream. But he wanted everyone to raid her and insult her with this tag. Well, that upset her. And what people don't realize, especially with Twitch, being in the gaming community as a woman, also just being a streamer on Twitch as a woman, they get a lot of hate and backlash. Hello, Amanda. Except when it was a hate raid. Yes, it was. And that's what she wanted to, like, make it, like, she was afraid to speak up about it because she gets a lot of hate, and she honestly has been getting a lot of love and support, which she deserves, because there shouldn't be this. She wanted it to be, it's against Twitch TOS too, to do hate raids as well. She wanted it to be known, like, you can't do this. We can't have this as a community. We can't be doing hate raids, especially to women streamers who already deal with enough backlash and hate. One of her other fellow streamers, named Ninja, who is a male, she was watching him, and I guess Dijon was in there saying, oh my God, I got banned on Twitch for 2 weeks for this hate raid, which was, you do something, you break TOS, you should, have those consequences. Well, Ninja, who is a bigger Twitcher, said, let me text my rep and see what I can do. Well, as Pokimane, thinking Ninja was her friend and understood what she was going through, she kind of took that to heart. And I understand. I do. Because it's like you think your friend has your back, and yet he's helping somebody that just did this to you. Whether he actually texted his rep or not, we are still very unclear, because I've watched the clip. I have the clip for us if we want to watch it. It does look like he is looking down, doing something, but he was also playing Final Fantasy at that point. Yes, his character wasn't moving. Like, me and Pope sat there yesterday and we analyzed it. We went back and we analyzed it again because we wanted to see for ourselves, like, was he texting? It looks like he's texting, but we don't know. She doesn't know either. All she knows is that Ninja's manager, aka his wife, sent her a text trying to clear the air, saying that they had no idea what was happening. They didn't know what he had done at this point, and that he was only trying to help, not realizing the situation. Well, what Pokimane explains is she had texted her first and said, listen, this is what happened. This is what was said. This is what was done. This isn't the first time he's talked about me. And she went into details to Jessica. Then Jessica messaged her back. I have all this. Let's just look at some of the clips. She's a kick-ass gamer. She is, and she is gorgeous. Pokimane is gorgeous. So let me pull up the clips that I got for us, which, thanks to, I didn't know this existed until yesterday, live stream fails, it's called, for, like, so Twitch is always live. You can clip things as it's live, but you really can't get the videos after they're done unless you're actually screen recording stuff. Hello, Spooky History with Meg. So thank you, live stream fails, because they had some clips that people had got from everything. So this is comment regarding Ninja. So let's look at this first. I think this is the first one. Ooh, yeah. Don't want to play that video. Okay, yes, this is the first one. So let me put this up on the screen for us. Hello, Miranda. Oh, you're not that late, girl. You're not that late. And don't worry. So this is in my Twitch, and It is this one. And I know Steffi's watching. She's doing
run around raiding bitches on Twitch, which Dijon obviously immediately takes as Ninja calling me a bitch. And Ninja then says he meant bitches generally. I wonder if Ninja would have said bitches if it was a large male streamer that was hate rated, but I digress. Ninja then keeps joking about it and says that Dijon is fucked, but that he will do whatever he can to help him, but don't expect too much. He then says, like verbatim,
Hey,
the most I can do is text my Twitch representative about this. And then he proceeds to do just that. Why Ninja would help someone evade a ban for harassing me, I have no idea. I genuinely don't know. Maybe to appease Dijon's viewers.
maybe.
But like, as going as far as to text your Twitch.
Because I will say at that point, Dijon had already, so he rated Ninja at that point, and that's why he had all of his subscribers and himself in there when he was talking to Ninja. So he did have a lot of people saying, Ninja, please help Dijon. Ninja, please help him when all of this happened. So, I mean, he could have been like, let me just say this because all these people are here. That is a good possibility. And she did think about it in that sense. Oh, there was a bit of an echo. I'll make sure to mute for the next clip. So, whether he did or not, it's the point he said it, I guess. And it does hurt as a friend to be like, you're going to help somebody that did this to me? So I can see why she's upset that a friend would do that. There is the next clip that I have, which is a little longer video. This is regarding the comment that Ninja's wife, aka the manager, had sent to her. And I do have the messages that I could pull up on screen too. I'm going to pause this for a second so that we can mute myself. So that way we won't have a echo. Move from studio. All right. Volume's up and let me mute.
Facts. She says that she doesn't agree with any hate being sent to anyone, and neither does Ninja. And neither her nor Ninja are reaching out to apologize because he did nothing wrong. She reiterates that Ninja never said that he would get him a lesser ban and never reached out to anyone at Twitch.
I know it sounds like the M word because a lot of people were like, did she just say like somebody that does something to people? No, she said he would never get him a lesser ban. It does sound like something else, though. It does. I just want to point that out because there was somebody on Twitch that I was watching. They're like, did she really just say that? Did she really just say that? And we had to go back like 5 times to listen. Okay.
And then she says to me, this shit hit, bro. It's unfortunate that the exact thing I speak about hating, other people making assumptions off of me, is what I'm doing to Ninja right now. At this point, I'm legitimately baffled, like jaw on the fucking ground, bro. Because I saw the clips that night. They may be deleted now, but I saw them that night. I was asking my friends, like, did you guys see this? And I'm like, yeah, we saw it. I saw numerous people commenting that these things happen.
So that was one of the responses back that she got, because she got a couple of responses back. During this, where she sat down and she explained everything, which if you do go on Twitch, you put in Pokimane, you can see the 1.5 hours, I believe it was, because she did clip it, and it is on her channel, where she goes over the entire story from start to finish to what happened as of yesterday. So during this, though, as she's explaining to people what is happening, the situation with Dijon, the situation with Ninja, she showed clips. So she also showed clips that she had showed Jessica, Ninja's manager / wife, showing that Ninja had said this, showing that Ninja looked like he was texting somebody at this point, and Jessica still said it never happened. Yes, maybe she shouldn't have assumed that he did or did not text the rep, but she said this is what he had said. He said he would do everything he could to get him a lesser ban. He did say that. There are clips. There are plenty of clips out there. Yeah, she did. She brought those receipts. She did. And people were kind of impressed. And I'm like, why? But you know what? Good for her. She sat through 12 hours of Final Fantasy to find that area where he came in and he said that to Ninja. Good for her. That's a lot of work. And then clip it and put it together and all of that. So good for her. Because she, like, even with her clipping it, the wife still didn't believe, or whatever the case, is trying to play like it never happened. So here is, let me add this one in. This is just the messages from Ninja that she was getting during the apology stream. Or the explanation stream, I should say, not apology. What was happening? And I'll pause it. Boom. Okay, so during this, she's like, she gets a message, she looks at her phone, she's like, what is going on? So it says from Ninja, hey, so I just wanted you to know, I swear on my grandfather's life, who just passed away, that I didn't text my Twitch rep. And you are making a big mistake. Here's what I gotta say about this little text message. First off, you don't swear on someone's life that has just passed away. That is something like, you might say if you were, like, you could say, I swear on my kids, I swear on my mom, I swear, like, I get that. But when you're saying, I swear on my grandfather who just passed away, he's not here anymore. How are you going to swear on someone's life that's not here anymore? That just didn't make sense right there, Ninja. But why are you telling her she's making a big mistake? Clearly, you as Ninja, not your wife or your manager, you and Pokimane should talk, because there's a lot of miscommunication going back between her and Jessica, and clearly Pokimane is hurt by what you had said that maybe your wife does not realize, but she probably does, the things that you said and did that night. You two need to talk and figure this out. And there was plenty of people that were willing to help end this yesterday. Like OTC, he was willing to have you both up there to end it. It clearly is. It is a vile threat, yes. So she also got another message saying that that they're going to get attorneys involved. Attorneys? That she's going to sue her now. They are going to sue Pokimane. What? It is over someone getting hate rated, a friend saying, listen, we can't have this. Oh yeah, I agree. And then the guy comes to his platform saying, I need help because I got banned. Okay, I'll help you get a lesser ban. Make your friend hurt by you saying that. And then now your wife and her going back and forth doesn't help. It's just one thing after another. It was just a lot. So let me put up on the screen what Now, this is out there for the world. I'm not doxing anybody. This is out there on her Twitter. This is out there on Ninja's wife's Twitter, I believe. This is also out there too. But I'm not doxing anyone when I show the screenshot. The name has been out there. Her and his last name have been out there for a long time. So I just want to make that clear before I share my screen, because the text message has her last name on there. So this is another message, and it says, let me make it bigger for me so I can see it. It says, we are considering everything defamation of character at this point and are getting our legal team involved. You are spewing lies to tens of thousands of people. You know Twitch. You claim you know his rep. Then you know from them that Tyler, who is Ninja, never reached out to anyone. And again, just said that to stop the harassment in his chat from Dijon's viewers. We have clarified everything to you. You are actively bringing harassment to Ninja, and I right now at the highest level, doesn't make sense what she wrote, and I right now at the highest level, this still doesn't make sense, and we are taking this very seriously. Okay. Again, Ninja, you should really just talk to Pokimane. Just leave your wife out of it. I know she's your manager. I'm not saying she's not doing a good enough job managing you. I just think you and Pokimane need to speak and maybe just understand what is happening. Yes, she went on there to let people know what was happening, because people were coming to her too saying, well, Ninja said to Dijon that he would do this for him. It wasn't just her hearing it with her own ears. People were coming to her as well. When you have communities interacting, you need to sometimes sit down and say, hey, this is what's going on. This is what I've done, and this is what has happened. She did the right thing, I think. Pokimane sat down telling her community exactly what happened and what was going on. She never once said one bad thing about Ninja the whole entire time. She just said she didn't understand why he would text a rep or even say he was going to text his rep. And if it was a miscommunication where it says he would never reach out to anyone, well, then he could have said, hey, listen, you might have heard this, but I want you to know that I never reached out to the rep. I just wanted the hate that was going on in my chat that night to settle down. It's all a misunderstanding, but now it's come to the point where now he's threatening legal action. That is a little above and beyond. Over someone getting hate rated, and the kid got the punishment he deserved, which was 12 days. And now because of all of this, he is now permabanned. Which, do I think that the kid needed to be I say kid, he's probably older than me. I don't know. I've never actually watched Dijon on Twitch, but he got permabanned. After all of the attention, all of this back and forth, he's now permabanned. Yes, you are not supposed to do hate rates. I don't know how their TOS works. I know with YouTube, it's like 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out. So, and like the first time you can't stream for like 24 hours. The second one you can't stream for like 2 weeks. The third time you're out of there. So I'm not sure how Twitch works with the 12 days you can't stream and then going from that to permaban. I don't understand that. I do know that a permaban does not mean, because someone did clarify this yesterday on Twitch, that he cannot not come back to Twitch. It's just going to take time, but he can eventually come back to Twitch in the future. Not right now at this exact moment, but yeah. She stood her ground, and I am very happy. Exactly, Amanda. She stood her ground. Good for her. And that's what she needed to do. So the reason I wanted to bring this story up was because there is, especially on Twitch, because there are a lot of these hot tub streams, and there are women that are doing things to get the attention of male viewers on there. But there are a lot of amazing Twitch streamers out there as well. Pokimane is one of them, where she works her butt off. She streams, she games, she does all of that. She doesn't break any of the TOS. She doesn't do these hot tub streams where they're half naked in a bikini to, get money from their subscribers per se. Yes, but they're still working hard too, these women. And they're technically, and that's a whole nother ball game that I don't want to get into, because technically it's against TOS to do stuff like that, but then they're on the thin line where they're not breaking TOS because I'd have to get more into Twitch to know the exact rules with that, but I've heard it's a very thin line for Twitch streamers and hot tub streams that they're doing. I am watching the Cardi B and Tasha K trial. That is very interesting. So I don't know if you want me to do like a recap afterwards, or we can talk about it on Wednesday. Oh my God, tomorrow is Wednesday. Tomorrow about it, what's been happening in our kickback and chat. We can definitely do that. I just want, for the Twitch people, even us streamers here on YouTube, there's a lot more women on the YouTube platform than there is the Twitch, because Twitch is for gamers. There's a lot more male gamers than there are female. But people need to realize, just in general, male, female, doesn't matter. A lot of YouTubers get a lot of hate, just like a lot of Twitch people get a lot of hate. I could say the sky is blue. Someone not like that I said that, and it can turn into this massive hate fest just because I said the sky is blue. People are allowed to have their opinions, just like I'm allowed to have my opinion. Me being on a platform, though, you don't have to listen to my opinion if you don't like it. There are also other things that maybe you do like about me, but there are things that you're not always going to agree with me on, because we are all our own unique individual person. We each have our own set of morals. We each have our own set of standards, but we can come together and we can agree to disagree and move on from there. Or we can explain to each other, well, I don't agree because of this. And then maybe enlighten somebody and maybe get someone to change their mind on a perspective that they don't know about. That is why we have these amazing platforms, so we can speak our minds, so we can learn new things, so we can see other people's perspective and have other people's opinions and open our eyes to different things. I feel bad that she gets these hate raids and she has people that wish like death on her. That's not right. What they are doing to Pokimane is not right. And it's not right that anyone has to go through this, even as a YouTuber or a Twitch streamer. Anyone that deals with this, people don't realize, especially when you're in like the millions, like even as much as I don't like Trisha Paytas, we all know this. I'm not over there wishing her ill will or calling up fertility clinics like some people are to say, don't help this woman. People need to realize it's YouTube, just like it's a TV that you watch and you watch The Real Housewives or Below Deck, things like that. Let them live their life. Yes, there are some things that are not right, not that maybe, yes, you could step in and do something about. But for the majority of it, you can't leave the real life situation out of it. The sky is red? What? Oh my gosh. I am crucifying you, Pope. No. Oh my gosh. Last night, I told a creator whose stream I was chatting in that I was so used to being a mod, I almost posted someone's channel link in the chat. Oh my god. Hey girl, you can post whoever's in mine. The more the merrier. I like helping other people out. I like promoting other people. It's just because there's so much room on this platform for all of us. And there's so much room on the Twitch platform for all of them. Like, you could do a lot of great things on this platform if you use it to the right, if people use it to the right, if they want to do good, if they want people to, learn something or give content for people. All these hate, like, streams and all this back and forth bullshit gets very toxic. It gets very old. People get tired of it. The hate streams gets nobody, you, me, and the person you're hating on, anywhere. It gets just people more pissed off, more wild up to go after each other. And there's no need for it. Now, I do understand standing up for yourself and letting people know the crap that you are going through. I get that. I was one of those people where I kept quiet for a long time until I stood up for myself. And it should have never been that way. I should have stood up for myself to begin with, but I felt silenced. I felt like I had no other choice but to sit there and not say anything. But the people that are intentionally trying to hurt other people for no reason but a click and a view and a story that they can tell on their channel, get over yourselves. There is so much more you can do on this platform. There is so much good you can do on this platform. And there's so much more you can do in your life than to take others down. There's no need for it. Like I said, I don't like Trisha Paytas, but I'm not going through any length to try to take that woman down. I'm letting her live her life, and I'm going to sit here and report on it. I'm reporting what she does on YouTube, though. I'm not talking about what she does outside of YouTube or the things that she went through that she hasn't put out there for other people. Because she has a book. She's a very hard person to try to parallel what's going on with other people. But people need to realize the things that they say and do can affect other people. And maybe they need to think before they act, especially if they're a creator on any platform, whether it be YouTube, whether it be Twitch, whether it be, even Instagram. The stuff you say about somebody could really affect somebody's life. And I've seen way too many people hurt by people going real life when they don't need to. And these people going to lengths they should never get to. Right? There's a lot of people where it's a competition it's not a competition. Hating on somebody going back and forth is not a competition. We're not playing volleyball here. I do stick up for people that want to stand up for themselves and do good and say, listen, this is not what's happening. But then in the same breath, I'm also the type where sometimes you just let it go. Because no matter what you do or say, sometimes the people that are causing all this hate in other people's lives, sometimes you just got to say, fuck them. You're not going to get content out of me today. Because I'm not going to rebuttal what you're saying about me. And that's hard to do. Because I know it's hard for me. That's why I just don't watch when people do hate streams. Because it's easier that way. It is. Because then I don't know what they're saying about me. And I don't have to get upset. And I can keep going on. But there are people that, and that's the other thing. It's like, well, people are like, well, you put yourself on this, like Trisha, for instance. I know she's not on the docket today, but like she says, as a creator, you put yourself out there, and as a creator, you got to know that people are going to talk about you. That is absolutely correct, whether you're big or small. And sometimes you just don't have to listen to it. It sucks. It sucks that it even has to get to that, but I can understand if I'm sitting up here saying something that someone's not going to like, and they're a creator as well, and they want to go over there and say, well, I didn't agree with what she said on this, and this is how I feel. That's okay. Going and onto your platform and saying, well, I don't like her because I just don't like her, and here's her whole freaking history from before high school, that's a little obsessed. Exactly. Going real life is never okay. Bringing kids into it is not okay. And that's what people need to learn. Bringing family into it, that is not okay. Like, it's just not. Oh no. Yes, you could post Welsh Rose's link. I'm so sorry that she's going through. You have to tell me more about it, Miranda, so I can see if there's a way maybe we can support her over here and help her. And I'll tell you right now, there are things that Welsh Rose has said that I don't agree with, but I still like her. So that's what creators like. You can agree to disagree with somebody and still like somebody and move on. We all have our own opinions. And I think more people need to realize there's not like a black and white book that gives you a manual saying this is how life is supposed to be ran. And if you follow off this path, you are a bad person. No, there is no book. We all make mistakes. We all live from our mistakes and we learn from our mistakes. And we grow to be better people because of the things we go through in life. But it's the people that don't care to change or not take accountability that need to take a big step back, look at everything around them and say, this is not who I want to be. Can I be a better person? Yes. How can I do that? This is how. No problem, Amanda. So yeah, that was my little speech, I guess, about, Pokimane creators, whether YouTube, Twitch, any platform. We all just need to be better for each other and maybe need to do more behind the scenes, not like behind the scenes talking, but if you have an issue with me, then come to me and let's see if we can figure this out together. Or if I have an issue with something you've done, maybe I need to come to you and talk to you, because as adults, we should be able to talk to one another and try to figure it out. And if we talk to each other and we can't figure it out, then we need to agree to disagree and go our separate ways. That's how it should be. Is that what's going to happen? Probably not. But if there's more people willing to do this, then there are going to be better outcomes in our community. So that is what I hope. That is what I hope. And anybody can come to me and ask me anything they'd like. I'd always be upfront and honest, and I'd always have a conversation with somebody if they come to me and want to talk. So. Oh no. Oh, are you kidding me? Oh my God, people are crazy. This is right here is an example. So apparently she's getting accused of committing fraud and saying she doesn't need a wheelchair because she can walk. She can maybe walk for 2 seconds, but she still needs that wheelchair for the rest. It doesn't mean it. You don't have to be fully paralyzed to be paralyzed. Oh my God, like my uncle, he's a perfect example. He can maybe walk, to the bathroom and back, but when he's going to do stuff around the house, whether it go outside or anything, he's in his wheelchair. it takes a lot for him to get up and even walk to the bathroom, let alone to do everything else. That is bullshit. Oh my gosh. Well, let her know that if she needs anything from me, Miranda, I will definitely check out her channel after and see what's going on, what she has to say. And I'll try to reach out to her myself. But if she needs anything, I'm happy to help her any way I can. Any way I can. That's not right. It's not right at all. Exactly. 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 Shoot. Good. She needs to. She needs to. Yeah, exactly. They don't realize she might be able to walk and how painful it is every step she takes. And it's easier to be in the wheelchair full time than it is to maybe walk the 2 feet, to grab something to walk the 2 feet back. People tolerate that pain sometimes just to take those 2 steps. But doesn't mean that they don't need the wheelchair full time. Oh my God, people are crazy. No, it's okay. No. No. We want to show our support. I am more than happy with you bringing awareness to this, because this just goes kind of with what we're talking about. People do things to creators, whatever platform they're on. People are accusing her of that. It's none of their freaking business. Why do they care? If she is saying this, people need to believe this. What is the point of digging so far deep down of saying she's committing fraud when they don't even know her? They don't know but the stories that she's told them. People. Would you go do this to, well, I shouldn't say that, because there are people that would go out there and do this to the Beverly Hills, like, housewives. People need to realize sometimes you need to focus about you and your life and your family and not give a crap about other people's. Now, if a situation is you are witnessing something happen to a child, yes, do your due diligence. Call. If you witness someone hitting somebody, do what you need to do. If you know for a fact, because you know this person, do what you need to do. But other than that, keep to your lane, stay in your lane, and support others that need the support. There's no need to cause issues for no reason at all. It's annoying. It's annoying. I just don't get why more and more people give a shit about other people's lives. I love you, Miranda, but whatever you do with your life is your life. You know what I mean? Just like whatever Steph does is her life. But am I going to be there for both you and her? Yes. When you need me, I'm there for my friends. And that's what people need to do. And if you don't like someone, then don't worry about them. You're putting too much effort into someone you don't like. Just don't watch. Don't care what they're doing. If they're affecting you, then yes, you can care. But if they're not, move on. Move on. Oh, Lord. But please, let her know anything we can do to help her. I am more than happy to help. I really, really am. People need to leave her alone. They really do. So unfortunately, we are going to go into some sad news. I don't know who here is a teen mom fan, a 16 and pregnant fan. I do remember this 16 and pregnant cast member. She was in 16 and pregnant back in 2014. Oh my God, it feels like it was yesterday, but it was 2014 her episode aired. And they had found out that she had passed away at the age of 26. And if this is not an example for other people to just live your life to the fullest and not worry about anyone but yourself, because you're not promised a tomorrow. Look at what these poor people are going through. She was 26 when she passed. Unbelievable. I'm going to put her photo up on the screen so we can all see it. Her name is Jessica Cashmyer, and I do have a little article that they wrote about her, and I have the Facebook message her dad posted that I want to share with everybody. Just adding the overlay, because that was a lot easier to do an overlay of her photo while I talk. She's a beautiful woman, and I hope the best for her child, because her child now is going to be growing up without their mother in their life, which is very sad. No one deserves to lose somebody, especially her mom, that young. So that is her and her daughter, and that is her on the left. So it's very sad. So this is Jordan Cashmeyer, who appeared on 16 and Pregnant. She was 26. The stepmom, Jessica, I got the names confused. Sorry. Jordan is the one. We're all J's in my family too. Just more confusing for me. Jessica's the stepmom. She was the one who released that the daughter had passed. Jordan was the one on 16 and Pregnant. I think I'm not confusing myself anymore. Yes. Jordan's father announced on the Facebook page with a black and white photo of her this message that I have, which I am going to pull up on the screen. So let me add that really quick to StreamYard. Right here, okay. And it should, let's hope it doesn't cut off the top part, but it might. Oh, it's so small. Okay, well, I'll read you what it says at the top. So it's from her dad, and it says, "Last night I received a call no parent ever wants. My oldest beloved daughter, Jordan, has passed away. She was only 26 years old. Our hearts are truly broken. No parent should ever have to go through losing a child ever. Please keep my family in your thoughts and prayers as we navigate through this terrible tragedy. Please understand and respect our privacy at this time. We are surrounded by the love and support of our children, granddaughter, Layla, and family members." And then that's where, see, I got confused thinking her name was Jessica because of the broken heart and the Jessica. Like I said, we're all J's in my family. We get confused. We just say, "Hey, J," and my last initial, and someone will answer. Hey, Shy. Oh, I know. Siwa's live right now, too? Dang. She didn't let me know she was going live. It's all good. I do this every Tuesday. I didn't realize it was Tuesday myself because usually on Sunday I post all of the streams for the week, and I didn't realize technically today was not Monday and today was Tuesday. So I was a little backwards myself, shy. So this is, let me just fix this really quick too before I forget. Can I save this? Yes, I can. Save changes. Oh, boo-hoo. It says I can't save it because I'm already live. Oh, well. I'll do it later. So that was the message her dad left. And so, yeah, she appeared on MTV's reality show in 2014 alongside her then boyfriend, Derek Taylor. And their daughter, they call her Evie. Her daughter is now left all alone without a mother, which is very hard. In the episodes that were on 16 and Pregnant, they kind of worked together and they tried to make it the best they could for their daughter. But following these episodes, Jordan herself struggled with being unemployment, being homeless. She was disowned by her family because she wanted to pursue the relationship with Tyler, which her parents didn't approve. She was gone through a lot. So in 2015, she gave up temporary custody rights to her daughter to her Taylor's mom, which was the boyfriend at the time. She then dealt with battling addiction issues. She was arrested, and she had just got her life together, because before the sudden passing of her, she had just celebrated her 1 year of sobriety, which is the hardest but most blessed thing someone can go through in their life if they are a recovering addict. She had just celebrated something she probably never thought she would be able to do. It's really hard. So she was mentally and physically in the best place possible she could have been before she passed. And she was living the best life she could. She had gotten to have more custody back towards her daughter as well. And she was always the type of person, from what her family says, that wished people had the opportunity to know her struggles before making judgments of her, and how hard she worked at all the things she had done wrong in her life to make them better. And that's what she should be remembered for, being so strong that she overcame all of these struggles and burdens that she had in her life, and that she was a very loving mother to her daughter, and that she will always be there in spirit for her. Now they have given a reason of like how she passed, and not sure if they will, but they do know it was not drug related. They did say that. So people that are out there saying, well, she just celebrated her year, she could have slipped up, they're saying it was not drug related. And I wish that people would not say that until they actually know the cause. That is one big thing that I don't get, why people do that either. Oh, don't play. I just clicked a link off and this might play. You might hear some background. All right, yeah, we're good. So that was just a little bit about Jordan Cashmyer. Rest in peace, Angel. I hope you find the solitude and peace that you've always been looking for, because you've been through a lot, girl, and you were stronger than you realize. I know I couldn't be a young teen mom and go through everything that I went through still as a teenager, because that was already a lot for me, let alone adding that. You did a great job, and I wish that you had more time here with your daughter and everybody else. Very sad. It is, yes, it is so heartbreaking. Yeah, she did. She got her 1 year clean. That's very, very impressive. It is. She went through a lot. And people are always quick to judge. You are right, Shy. They are. And they're harsh, which I don't get why people do that. So our last story is going to be about Jamie Lynn Spears and Miss Britney Spears. So Jamie Lynn just came out with her book. And her book, let me put it up on the screen for everybody. It's going to be here. This is Jamie's book. It's the things I should have said. Whew. I don't know what she means by this title. I didn't get a chance to read the book yet because it just came out, or what was about the book. But I do know that Brittany did come back with a reply to the things that were in the book. So Jamie also did she did an interview. It was on, I forgot the name of the podcast that she was on. Let me see if I can. But the podcast only came out with part 1. There's still a part 2 to this podcast. So we're not really sure. But Jamie Lynn, in her book, has told a couple stories, like how when they were younger, she remembers Brittany came to wake her up one night, and Brittany locked them in a room with Brittany holding a knife because she was upset and scared. Brittany made a comment regarding this that never happened, and the only time she can remember being around like her with a knife was when she was cutting up squash. Regardless, it's a book. Sometimes people remember things that I don't remember that have happened in my life. It happened. So it could have happened. Maybe it happened something that Jamie remembered and something Brittany doesn't. It's very possible. She is making, I agree, Amanda. I believe Jamie is making money off her sister's tragedy. That I do agree. I'm going to mute real quick and blow my nose. Thank you. I'm still stuffy, guys. I'm trying not to sound bad, but Jamie didn't stick up for her the whole time. Oh no, Sloan burned her book. Okay, yeah, that's right. Call Her Daddy is the name of the podcast. Thank you. I knew it was something daddy. Call Her Daddy, yes, is the name of the podcast. Well, I have a little clip. I'm going to share my screen. So I will leave the link below. But Spill Sesh did a video a couple hours. It's only been a couple hours ago now, where she talks about the response that Brittany left. And I wanted to play that part with you guys because I went to go look for these responses, and I did find one of the responses, which I'll put that up on the screen first before I show the part of the video, because there was so much more to this response. And I'm like, where did she get this? Because I can't find it on the Instagram. I looked, I couldn't find it. So maybe it was taken down. But Miss Spill Sash over there, she got them. She got all of it, which I was so happy. I was like, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have known. Because I did have this post, which is the Baby One More Time post that she did 2 hours ago. Share screen. Window. This one. Where this is a video, and it's the outfit from the One More Time video, I believe. And Brittany says, in life, a lot of people say, do I matter? Try eating alone for 4 months, morning, noon, and night. Jamie Lynn, I ask myself every day, does anyone care? WTF, do I matter? I would honestly be very interested to see your pretty face in the setting I was forced to be in and asking yourself, do I matter? I don't get to cry. I had to be strong, too strong. So yes, you do matter. And don't you ever think for one effing second you don't. Psst, this is my news. Baby, one more time outfit. And that was 2 hours ago as of like I started this at 7:30, and that was like right then when I got the screenshot. And I was like, oh my gosh. I was looking and looking and looking. Oops, I did it again. That is one of my faves too. There's a lot of Britney songs that I liked. Let's see. Yeah, but see, I think, like Amanda said, I think Jamie should have stuck up a little bit more for her sister. And I felt like, and even Britney said it in the responses that I'm going to show, like, where were you? You're sitting there with the team that put me through all of this. You're not sitting by me. And when I needed you the most, you weren't there. So let me add this to our screen. Let's share our screen. I'm going to share, and then from here, we will call it a night, because the Tuesday streams I do want to have like not very long, but long enough where we can enjoy each other, because our Wednesday is our long stream and Fridays or Saturdays are our long streams. Okay, share tab audio, yes. So I have queued it up to the part it should be at. I know it says ads in 5 seconds. We'll fix that as well, because I'm not on my premium account. Okay, let me press play.
Such as, Cooper, why would you do this to Britney? Girl, how dare you even bring this woman on your show?
I knew the ad was going to happen. So let's play the ad.
Emotional eating and stress eating. I started using it, and so far I've lost 30 pounds.
New user.
Really? I was going to say, there's not a skip ad.
Oh, I would.
All right, I'm going to mute myself, and then I'll press play so we don't have an echo. Even though I don't think we have an echo, but just make sure.
People would stop giving her attention. Britney deserves to tell her story. Jamie Lynn deciding to speak out now is messed up. Nope, they put Britney through enough already. Jamie was not the victim. This better not make Britney look bad. If this slanders Britney, I'm done with this podcast. LOL. The episode was posted, and before I really get into what Jamie has said on the Call Her Daddy podcast, I want to read you what Britney has said in a public statement that she posted on Twitter in response to the book. In order to understand the statement, you need to know.
It was Twitter. That's why I couldn't find it on IG. There's still an echo? What the heck? How is there still an echo? It's my mic, but my mic is off because I muted myself. That's weird. Damn it. You know what I'll do? What timestamp is this? I'll just put the video up because I downloaded it. We are at the 5:04 timestamp. Okay. Make it easy peasy. Make it easy peasy for us. And then we don't have to worry about commercials either. Share video file. Because I was going to queue it up, and honestly, don't blame yourself, Steph. But Steph called me, and that was more of an important phone call. And I'd rather have talked to Steph to make sure she was doing good. And I didn't have time to crop it like I thought, which is fine. Like I said, because we can just go like this. But
When you hear the name, what comes to mind? Is it this girl?
all right. Nope. We're going to queue it up to 5. Here we go. Yay. And now I'm going to mute myself. Hopefully there's not an echo when I mute myself now. Let's see. Let me know.
In order to understand the statement, you need to know that at one point in Jamie Lynn's book, she says that one night when she was younger, Britney came to her, grabbed a knife from the kitchen, locked them both in a room together, and Britney told her, "Baby, I'm scared," and needed her to sleep with her that night. Terrifying. So, in reply to the book, and Jamie specifically mentioning this in the book, Brittany posted this on Twitter. Jamie Lynn, congrats, babe. You've stooped to a whole new level of low. I've never been around you ever with a knife, or would I ever think to do such. The only knife I ever saw you with at home was cutting the biggest pieces of squash I ever saw in my life, and it was way too big for me to cut. So please stop with these crazy lies for the Hollywood books. Now and only now.
For the Hollywood books. Is Jamie trying to capitalize off of her sister's tragedy? That is an opinion we can have. I think she is. Did you do? Oh my God. Hey, no hate there if she did. She just has a cleaner butt than all of us. Oh my God, you guys.
Now, I do know only a scum person would make up such things about someone. I'm actually very confused about you making that up because it's honestly not like you at all. Around the kids? Jamie Lynn, seriously? Come on. Congrats on introducing your older sister the concept of getting low, lower, lowest, because you win on that one, babe. She also posted.
Wow. Brittany is clearly hurt, which I would be hurt if my brother did the same thing. Oh, you took a shower. Okay. Girl, you clean. You squeaky clean over there.
Jamie Lynn, I don't think your book is about me at all. I said some harsh things because you obviously hurt me by things that you were making up about me. When I said only a scum person would make up things like that about someone, I could have sworn I said, but you're not. But it doesn't make sense at all to me what you were saying. I know you worked hard for the life that you have and you've done amazing, but I think we would both have to agree to the fact that the family has never been remotely as hard on you as they have been on me. What Dad did to me, they don't even do that to.
And I do agree with Brittany there. Brittany was like the Mickey Mouse Club. They saw that she had potential. She rose up. She was making money for everybody. They were hard on her to make the money for the family. And yes, did Jamie kind of maybe get dragged into it? Yeah, she did. She did her own TV shows with Disney, or was it is Zoe 101 Disney? I don't even know because I never watched Zoe 101. I think it's Disney still. That they did. They used Brittany. I do feel like they used Brittany. Now, if I was a young kid and that was me in my shoes, yeah, I would give everything to my family. But I would hope that my family put something aside for me as well for working as hard as I did. So that way, when I do become of age, that I had something. That is the right thing to do. It's Nickelodeon. Okay, good. So yeah, that Zoe 101 came on when I was in high school, so I was more of the Mickey Mouse Club with them, even though I was a Nickelodeon person in general. That does sound a little painful. Do people actually do that? We're having a side funny chat, which the live chat will be there for everybody to see on the replay. That does sound like it hurts Meg. Ooh. Oh, I love our chats too, guys. I do. I don't get it either, Shy. I don't.
Criminals. So for you to sit back and act completely aloof to what has happened to me is honestly insane to me. Do you know anybody who worked as hard as I did in the hours I put in during those 13 years only to be sent away for 4 months for no reason at all? And I won't even mention what was done to me in that place. It took them years to give me a cup of coffee. People who have killed people and are in jail or on death row can have as much coffee as they want. So why the hell is my own family hiding coffee from me? You guys treated me.
Coffee? Girl, I would die without coffee. I had 5 cups just today. Poor Brittany.
like nothing, and that's not even the half of it. I'm honestly shocked. Jad isn't in jail. Come on, we are supposed to have each other's backs, but what you're saying just truly confuses me. All I know is I love you unconditionally, so go ahead and say whatever you want. It's so tacky for a family to fight publicly like this. You say you love me, yet your loyalty is still with people that hurt me the most. I think the thing that saddens me the most is that when this all happened to me and when I called you from that place, you would take days to respond. I never got to talk to you. You would just text me days later, and I was so scared. I needed you, my family, my blood, and your support more than anything.
Yeah, I feel the same way. Like, gosh, she went through a lot. For her family, who she did not care at that time, she wanted to support her family, put her through. And for them, her just trying to reach out to somebody, you would think, I don't know. I know if I was in that place and I reached out to my brother, I would hope he would be there for me. I mean, we don't know what her family would like. You have to think of it in the other perspective too. Was Jamie being fed a bunch of lies by her dad and her mom, saying what Brittany is saying isn't true? She's crazy. Don't listen to a word she's saying. It's not us, it's her. It could. Jamie was in the middle. But now that she's old enough to see everything and make her own choices and not have her parents hanging over her head, you would think Jamie would be a little bit more nicer and have a heart for her sister and all the crap that her sister went through. I will give it to Brittany. She's very sweet in this, no matter how hurt she is. She says some very nice things, and she shows that she is the bigger person in all of this.
You guys did absolutely nothing until a year ago. I said something on Instagram and you and Brian showed up at my house because of an Instagram post. That makes me the saddest. Why? Because I needed you way before that. And the fact that you and Brian showed up laughing at my gate instead of knowing you should have been there way before that makes me very sad. I don't care anymore. Say whatever you want to say. Just know I do know your real heart more than anyone. It's your life and you deserve a beautiful life. I wish I would be able to do what you're doing and do interviews. I'm scared of it all. I admire you for being strong. Just know I love you, and I think you know that already more than anything. Jamie.
See, she ends it off with, I know your real heart. I'm proud of you for doing these interviews. That takes a lot. She wishes she could do them, but she's happy for what her sister is doing, and she's happy with where her sister is, regardless of where she has her feelings right now. Right? No wonder this poor girl had a breakdown. That's what I said. Knowing all of the stuff that I know now that came out with the whole court case and thing, I can see why Brittany went crazy. Because if my family was doing the same thing, I would have gone crazy as well. Plus the tabloids. Oh my God, yes. Oh, Meg. Oh my gosh. Right? Don't dog your sister. Family is forever. Blood is thicker than water. She should have, no matter what, I feel like, even if they can agree to disagree, but you still have your family's back. Even if I disagree with what my brother did and said, I'd still have his back. The thing is, I'd tell him privately, I think you're an effing moron. Why the hell did you do that? But I wouldn't do it publicly. That's the difference. She really did contour the nose. She really did. She did. It's a beautiful contour, too. Right? Squared up. Heck yeah. That's how me and my brother settled our last dispute that we had, which I was 23, guys. So that's a good 10 years. Yeah, 11 years ago, going on 12, the last time me and my brother had a huge fight. And I deserved it. I deserved it. But ever since then, like, we've been good. And I'll let him know, right, how I feel, and he'll let me know how he feels. We've had our own disagreements still. So, it happens. But to write a book? Exactly. And the book, things I should have said. Well, why didn't you say them? Things I should have said. I definitely want to read this book. Who else is interested in this book? Because if I just got another whole month of Audible that I didn't realize that I paid for, which I need to, because I did like the free trial to get books. So I have Audible. So I'm thinking about getting Jamie's book and reading it. So if you guys would like, I can do like a little review on what the book is about and any good juicy things. I can make like a video or we can do a live about it. Oh, look, it comes right up. Things I should have said. It's marked 2 stars. 2 stars. It's 231 pages. The description. Okay, so this is the book's description. You have read the headlines, but you don't know Jamie Lynn Spears. The world first met Jamie Lynn as a child when it was her job to perform both on set and for the press. She spent years escaping into different characters on All That. Oh, yes, I used to love All That. I forgot about that. And Zoe 101. But she also grew up, faced a teen pregnancy, raised her daughter on her own, pursued a career, and learned to stand on her own 2 feet. The real Jamie Lynn started to take center stage. A raw, blemished, and imperfect woman standing in her own power. Despite growing up in one of America's most tabloid famous families, Jamie Lynn has never told her story in her own words. In Things I Should Have Said, she talks frankly about the highs and lows, sharing what it was like traveling the world as a kid, how she moved into acting and performing herself, what life as a child star took from her, and the life-changing reality of becoming a teen mom. She talks about how she finally found love and how the mistakes she has made have taught her more than anything. She also shares vulnerability about how the ATV accident that nearly took her daughter's life brought her back to faith and caused her to reevaluate and redirect her life. Frank, courageous, and inspiring, Things I Should Have Said is a portrait of a woman, a wife, a mother, a daughter, a sister, an actress, and musician doing the best she could to show up for herself and teach her daughters to have the courage to love every part of themselves too. You got to teach your daughters, though, to stick together. Sisters stick together. Just saying. I might. 2 stars. 2 stars. You have to change it to spooky history with butts. Oh, Meg. Just for a night. That would be good. I would be up for it. Okay. I'll give her the money for us. We can read it together. Yeah. 2 stars for 2 hands that are rated E for everyone. I forgot she was on All That too. Yeah. It's till her daddy podcast. I only remember Amanda Bynes on it. I remember Amanda Bynes, Keenan and Kel were both on it too at one point. I know that's who else? What was that other lady? What's her name? See, I'm not good with people's names. I do remember a couple people, their faces at least, because I can't remember their names. But yeah, I'll get the book. I'll read it. I'll highlight the important parts. I'll screenshot parts of the book, and we'll go over it together. We'll have our own things I should have said that shouldn't be in a book night. Things I should have said and should have said it, or things I should have said and not put in a book to make money off my sister. Because apparently this knife story is in the book. That's like why Brittany brought it up in the message, and that's all in the book too. I wonder if she at least gave Brittany the decency of sending the book to her first and not have like Brittany have to buy the book to read it for herself. Because at least I know if I wrote a book, I would send it to my brother and be like, just so you know, I wrote about this, and this in the book. But I'd also give it to him way in advance that if he wanted to say like, oh, well, that's not how I remembered it, I could get a chance to like add that into the book. It's like, this is how I remembered it, but this is how my brother or my mom remembered it or my dad remembered it. So we'll see. But yeah, I'll buy the book for us. We'll read it. Who loves orange soda? Kel loves orange soda. Oh, I remember that. Oh, yes. I loved Keenan and Kel, by the way, too, because that's how they started with all that, and that's how they got the Keenan and Kel show, because people just loved them together. Kel loves orange soda. I do. Ooh. So, I'll link the podcast down below too. So I know that part 1 of the podcast came out. There is a part 2 that has not been released yet. I'm not sure when part 2 will be out, but I will listen to part 1. I will listen to part 2, and I will buy the book, and we'll have a Spears Sister night. We'll call it the Spears, the Spears Sister Book Club. Yep. Oh, it's buy it. Yeah. You don't have to buy it. I'll buy it for us. And then I'll go over it for us. Because there's going to be a lot in that book that no one really cares about, to be honest. And then I'll highlight the important stuff. That's the one thing I do like about the Audible thing is you can highlight the parts of the book and all of that. I do like that. I will give it that. It's only 231 pages. It's not that. It's ranked number 2087 in the Kindle store too. It's number 2 in actors and actresses biographs, number 5 in rich and famous biographs, and number 21 in memoirs in the Kindle store. So at least she's number 2 in something. But she's not near the top 100 in the Amazon sale rank. When did this get published? The original price of the book is $26. The Kindle price is $13.99. So, and I can download a sample too. Wow, these people, the reviews are even funnier. We might have to have welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Can I take your order? Oh my God, Meg, we're gonna have to have all of that Keenan and Kel party. We can actually do that. So I know Hulu does the watch parties. I know Netflix does the watch parties. I would assume it'd probably be on Netflix. I don't know where it would be. It'd probably be on Hulu. Unless Nickelodeon has their own thing like Disney Channel. I'd have to look for us. But those old episodes are out there somewhere, and we can do a watch party together and all have fun. Spotify has video to the podcast. Yes, that is true. And I have Spotify Premium thanks to AT2 for the month. So I will get that. I will download the podcast for us too, video format. But some of these reviews, this one says, fictional book. I read this book, and a lot of things that were stated are lies. She mentioned things about Britney Spears. Sam Lufetti and her co-star Alexi, which all publicly called Jamie Lynn a liar. Also, Jamie Lynn stated, this book is not about Britney. However, she mentions Britney 230 times for clout. This person counted. I do not recommend this book at all. Well, thank you, Rob33. This person says, How to Be a Grifter for Dummies is the name of the title. You've already wasted too much of your precious time even finding this book on Amazon. It's written by a spoiled child who can't let go of the fact that she is less talented than her big sister Brittany. So instead, she finds her grubby little hands to her coattails. No, it did say that. Did you know the original title? So there was a thing which Jamie says on the podcast. I do know this. She says, I don't know how they got this as the original title, but that was never going to be the original title. So they say that the original title was supposed to be I Must Confess. Jamie says that's not true, but we don't know. So the original title of the book should have been I Must Confess. The title of this book should have been How to Be a Grifter for Dummies. At least she's being honest. At least she is being honest with herself and the rest of us. Save your money for the real story from Britney herself. Right? People are so savage. They really are. Netflix has Good Burger movie on it. Ooh, girl. We're going to have a Netflix party. We're going to have to watch Good Burger. I love that movie. Oh, my God. This one is funny, too. Oh, my God. Reviews can't be turned off. Ah, ha, 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 ha is the title. This book is the story about a corrupt family and how they stayed silent, witnessed abuse, exploited their daughter, and how human trafficking is all good because of greed. Wouldn't recommend reading or buying this book. These are all 1 stars too, by the way. So I don't know where this 2-star rating came in. The next one is Lies. Now that Britney is out of the conservatorship, what does her sister do? Jamie writes a book of lies, and does interviews. Yet for 13 years, she never once spoke up to help her sister. In order to make a few bucks, she's making up stories about Britney, hoping people will read it. Even her co-star on Zoe 101 says she lied about their relationship in the book. Jamie begged Britney to keep their relationship private instead of on social media, yet a day later, she reads a text out loud to everyone supposedly from Britney. She's jealous of her sister, and it shows. She has never supported Britney, yet the whole family lived off of her money. Britney is right. Her family is toxic. Don't waste your money on this trash. Wow. I did watch Hype House. Did you watch Hype House? Did you? Meg, did you watch Hype House? Girl, we need to do a Netflix party then. We can watch Hype House together. So I watched. It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. It is a little, there is some things that we're going to talk about. So Meg, we got to talk. We all got to talk about Hype House. So this Thursday, usually I do like my unboxings, which I do have. So I do have 2 things to unbox from Ipsy, but I was thinking we can wait until we can actually do that on Friday. We'll do that. No, all right. We'll do the Ipsy on Thursday. Friday, I don't know if any of you are busy, but if you want, we can do talk about, I said this on Saturday, that I wanted to do like a Hype House live. So that way you guys can watch it if you have Netflix. And if you don't have Netflix, I can hook you up so you can watch it. Part of it, and got so hyped watching it, right? So did I. I actually have a couple more episodes left to go. But I got, there's been, since Hype House has come out, there's a lot of people talking about it. And one of the stars in Hype House, Chase Hutchinson, he did a Instagram live that I have recorded, and he talks about Hype House. He talks about why he left. He talks about what they didn't show, what they showed, and how they made him appear. And he's not very happy with how Hype House came out. So we'll have to do that. See, Shy, I had not a clue who half of these TikTokers, YouTubers were at all. I didn't. I had to look up these people. The only person that I knew of was Nikita and Larry, actually. I knew Larry, too, from Nikita. I didn't realize he was as big as he was. But you know what? Now I do like some of Chase's songs, because now I found him. He has some good songs out there. He's not that bad. Nikita is still Nikita. She just reassured me she's the same Nikita Dragon that I thought she was. I love Larry even more. I wish Larry would stick up for himself, because I feel like so they were all supposedly like friends before they got big and famous, and that's why they have this Hype House, and that's how it all came about. But I feel like sometimes Larry needs to, like, I do enjoy the part of Hype House where Larry sat down and said, like, Nikita, why explain this with the whole blackface thing? She doesn't really give a great answer, but I think that Larry could have been a little bit more like, girl, do you realize what you are doing? And said, he was just kind of like, okay, yeah, I get it. Instead of actually getting her and saying, girl, you can't do that. Well, that's my natural face, and that's just the way the lighting was. We all know that was not your natural face. He says that off camera when he's talking to the producers or whoever, that I know she was lying there. Well, then you need to tell your friend when you were sitting down talking to her, I know you're lying. That wasn't your natural face. But it was a very good, needed to have this conversation with her, and they did. And I like that they showed it, but there's a lot that, it's good. If you haven't seen it, it's on Netflix, like I said. And if you don't want to see it, you can still come hang out with us, Shy, and we'll give you all the juicy goodness of it. So that way you don't have to watch it. And then we can watch some funny things too. Yes, I agree. Yeah, I only knew Nikita too. And now I'm like, wow, okay, this person's cool. Yep, Alex Warner, yep. All right, I have the name. Hold on, I have all the names of everybody on Hype House. Did I save it? I did. So there was on Hype House, there is, the cast is Thomas Petru, who is 8.1 million following, Chase Hutchinson, who has a 31.6 million following, Larry Merritt, 24.3 million, Nikita Dragon, Alex Warner, who is 16. I tried to put their following count when they put it up on the TV. Alex Warner, Jack Wright, Mia Hayward, Vinny Hacker. Some of these appear for only one episode, too. Like Charlie D'Amelio and Dixie D'Amelio. They weren't on the show, but they appeared in there. So these are the people that, like, really appeared. Emily Van Leer, Michael Sanzon, Bradley Porter, Charlie Dixie, Selena May Gomez, and I know I'm gonna Corver Aaron. I know I'm saying his name wrong, but he is there. Very adorable. I jammed you one of. Ooh, you did? You got to check out Chase's songs. See, I'm like more of that like hard rock, emo, person, and Chase is doing that kind of music, which I was like, when he showed his song on Hype House, I was like, oh my God, I got to check this out. And I loved it. I loved his song, and he's only doing more and more music, so I'm excited. But let me check it out. The song is about his father. Oh, really? Well, if it's going to make you cry, then I need to listen to it after. Well, we can't listen to it here anyways, because then I'll get copyright for the music. But thank you. I'm definitely going to check it out as soon as I get off. Yes, we're all going to bed anyways. You're going to be sleeping that night? I know the time difference, but we could do it earlier for you. We could do it earlier, so like Friday is not a set time, so whatever time works best for everybody, we could do it early. I know it's like 5-hour difference-ish, right? At least 5. So if we do, say, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, it's 11. I know you're joking. I know. Would you still, girl, you need to you better email me, Shy. I need to give you your gift card. I know you say don't worry about it, but I am worried about it. And Miranda, your package should be there within the next couple of days. I'll give you the tracking information. And the Ipsy giveaway winner was Meow, and Meow, I need to put the video out. I have the video saved that I need to just put it onto YouTube. I don't know why. I was waiting for it to be approved, and then I forgot about it because I was sick that week. So, give it to Mrs. Punisher. Oh, you're so nice. You are so sweet, Shy. I will. And I'll make sure that Mrs. Punisher knows it's from you, too. Because you're going to make her cry. You're going to make her cry. She's going through a lot, and I'm so happy she's doing better now. Hello, Reagan. And I'm just glad that my girl's doing good. She went through a lot getting that transfer. And in such a short amount of time, like she's been on this list for 3 years, and then they just call her up saying, you need to be here. Like, I don't know how I would feel. I give her she is strong. She is a strong, strong woman. Miss Punisher is. You sent me 2 different songs? Oh my God, I'm excited. It's going to be a music fest. Oh, yay. I'm so excited, Meg. Thank you. I'm not going to bed. I thought Shy said she was going to bed. Pope. Yeah, she is an amazing woman. She's doing very well. That's why I didn't have time to clip the spill video, because she called me and I was like, I just need to talk to my girl. Because last time she called me was last week. And I was like, I'm on a live. I'll call you after. And then she came into our live anyways. So it's all good. Reagan. We're going to actually head off anyways, because we finished our little sipping on. I think I'm going to just put sipping on some YouTube tea, because we did cover other people besides YouTubers tonight. And I am going to cover other subjects besides YouTubers. So I'm going to just fix the name. I do already have the background already saved. It's just going to be sipping on some YouTube tea with Sunshinery. So, yep, I'm going over to Siwa. So I will see you guys tomorrow for our kick back and relax stream. I am going to buy the book for us so I can do a live on Jamie Lynn Spears' book, and we can go over all the juicy, gory details that are in the book. And we are going to do a special live this week for Hype House. So if you've not seen Hype House, it is on Netflix, and it's about influencers all living in a house together. So check it out. We will be doing that on Friday. Also, before you go, McCart for all the people that are like, I can't do my nails, I'm not good with nail polish, this is the perfect thing for you guys. So McCart just put out a line called Dippies. All you do is you paint the nail with this clear polish, you dip your finger in the dippy powder, take it out, brush off the excess that's on your finger, and then you seal it with a top coat that they give you. They give you this whole kit, everything in the kit, in the Dippies kit. So you get 4 different powders, the 4 different types. You need a base coat, top coat, the activator, those 4 nail polishes, all in this kit with a brush for $26. And they have 2 different kits. So the Dippies were released last night at midnight, and they are on and available on the McCart website right now for you guys. I cannot wait to get my Dippies, and I can't wait to do it live on the air with you guys and show you how awesome this dippy powder is. But you can go get it yourself at McCart.com and make sure to use Sunshinery for that extra 15% off your order. So you can get your own Dippies. Let me know how it is. And I can't wait. So I can't wait. And they got this like really awesome red Dippies, which is like a bigger size. They're selling that independent for Valentine's Day too. So there is some beautiful red for February for our month of Valentine's Day. But I love you all. And yes, DM me after this, Miranda, so we can figure that out. Thank you, Pope. You're amazing. I say it enough to him that he knows it. And I will see you all in other streams. If not, tomorrow we'll be here for our kickback and chat. I love you all. Have a wonderful evening if I don't see you guys. Bye.